Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I'm Bill. Today we are at John Wayne on PilotEdge in the Skyhawk 53176. Little technical difficulty, so ForeFlight is going to stay up for a little bit. I have to manually turn it on and off. My remote is not working. I suspect there was some kind of update that I was not told about. And, oh, did it just go away? I think it just worked. Huh. All right. Well, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But anyway, I am doing a prep flight for a real-world flight. And this is, hopefully this works out like it has in the past, where I do a prep flight in the sim, do the flight for real, and then debrief it back in the sim. And this flight will likely be on Saturday, I think. We haven't pinned down a time or day yet, but the actual route I think is pretty good to go, and it happens to be an I rating on PilotEdge. So one of the instrument ratings that PilotEdge has, this happens to be one of them. It's the I-3, and it's the John Wayne Burbank coastal route. It's the Coastal Papa 1 TEC route. And we're going to take that to Burbank and then go to San Bernardino and then back to John Wayne. Those airports were selected specifically for time and distance purposes for real-world flight logging. And hopefully, if everything goes as planned, we'll have some footage. We can debrief the actual footage and compare it to the PilotEdge handling of this flight. I've got the flight in ForeFlight here, and I'm going to put it onto the IFR low here and just keep it on that, I guess. We'll see if any of our updates to the SOP on PilotEdge have taken into effect yet. Some updates were made to the piston departure procedures, IFR, on PilotEdge as a result of my last real-world tech route flight. So we'll see if these are updated. BC 5000 adoned. Happy Little Friday. What's up, Drew? Can I keep the iPad on the screen through the flight? I can. I may not have a choice. But yeah, I'm happy to leave it up there. I could probably, if you want, make it just like a little bit smaller, just so it's not taking up like a huge amount of space. I don't know if it really matters, but yeah, I won't be toggling it on and off like usual. Someone is logged in as 172 Sierra Papa. Hilarious. I love it. Coastal Papa 1 tech route. The departure should be departure of 220, and then we'll get radar vectors, direct Seal Beach, and then Popper, Santa Monica, and Silex, and then we'll hopefully get vectors onto the ILS into Burbank. That's as easy as you can get for an IFR flight. You don't have to file this in the real world. You can just say, give me the Coastal Papa 1 tech route, and they'll just issue that for you. We will file it just because it makes it easier on the controllers, and we like the controllers, so it's easy enough for us to file it, and we'll just file it once we're in the plane getting ready to leave. First things first, let's get this thing started up. Parking brake set. We'll get the master mags on. Crack the throttle a little bit. Mixture full rich. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3 off. Mixture lean. Check the fuel. I always like set the fuel in the plane before I load up. And then I always forget to check all this stuff. We'll refill the oil and the rep pack, because sometimes even if you think your last flight went well, I've noticed that some systems have a tendency to not work. Okay, so let's get this thing turned on. Okay, that worked. And the mixture doesn't work if you do it by hand. Just got back from an interview in Kansas. Sweet, man. Were you actually in Kansas? Like, did you go there, or did you just do it like over Zoom or something? Oh, you were in Kansas for 3 days. That's awesome. That's pretty fun. Hopefully it went well. I'm sure it did go well. Avionics on. Hope that Garmin loads up. And it does. Okay. So this is similar to the GPS that's in the plane, which is a 375. This is a 750. So functionally, it does a lot of things similar, but screen is obviously bigger, and this is a navcom as well as the GPS. But I've been using this in the 172 because it's pretty close.
Right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango. John Wayne Airport, ATIS information Tango. 2253 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7. Visibility 10. 900 scattered. Temperature 22. Dew point 15. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 4. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading.
Oh, you keep getting screwed on weather, dude?
Requested.
That sucks,
Read
Ryan.
back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango. John Wayne Airport, ATIS information Tango. 2253 Zulu. Wind 210 at 7.
Climbing from 3,000 to 5,000.
For 70 Echo Uniform, SoCal departure, radar contact. Seal Beach, climb and maintain 6,000.
Direct Seal Beach in 6,000, 70 Uniform.
John Wayne clearance, hello. Skyhawk 53176, IFR to Burbank.
For 53176, hello. Clearance on request. Stand by.
Standing by, Goldsy. It is, yeah. He loves IFR.
Oh, go away.
So I don't really feel as bad bothering him when I'm doing
John Wayne Tower, good afternoon.
IFR.
November 624, Papa Sierra, short of 20 left on Kilo, look for 20 right.
For 624 Papa Sierra, John Wayne Tower, hold short 20 left, traffic half a mile final.
I hold short 20 left, 624, Papa Sierra.
Gotta get the F-mod sounds back in this thing. It's way too quiet. Let's get the DG going. Man, it's really nice to have the 275s.
San Luis Tower, Cessna 52818, 2 mile final.
Not having to
Great 18, runway 29,
touch the
clear to land.
DG is really nice.
Clear to land, Cessna 52818.
Okay. Planes are booked like a week out. That sucks. Yeah. I mean, can you just schedule it even if it's saying
4 Papa Sierra cross left side of
thunderstorms
Kilo,
and
right
just
at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
just in case? Just
Across
hope
the left
that
side, directly to go off of Kilo.
it clears up.
64 PS.
714 Golf Mike, turn right heading 230.
If it's a week out, it might blow through sooner. Yeah. And you got to put the time in early enough, obviously. I need a half day off on Tuesday, depending on the weather. Like
4 Golf Mike, continue right turn heading 27.
you need what? If there's scattered thunderstorms on Tuesday, I'll be in. Can get this in here for now. I'll do SLI.
For 714 Golf Mike, clear direct Hookham, cross Hookham at 3000. Clear to Arnav Yankee, runway 20 right approach.
Santa Monica.
3000. 744 Golf Mike.
And
Baker 6 ground Cessna 471 Romeo, Cessna 172 Slam Golf. Request traffic advisory, destination Mojave. Cruise
Burbank.
altitude 7,500.
Procedure.
Information Whiskey.
Approach. And we're going to do the ILS 8 Zulu. Vectors.
471 Juliet Romeo. On request, your number 2, standby, taking your aircraft type.
Standby 10 Romeo.
Okay, there's another question in there. Say your aircraft type.
Cessna 172.
I think that looks okay.
4 Golf Mike, turn left heading 170 direct Hookham when able.
We gotta delete this guy.
714 Golf Mike, I was expecting you to go direct Hookham, but you're not heading there. Turn left heading 150 direct Hookham now.
So left heading 150.
Showing Dino 4733 Bravo, just east of the 405.
33 Bravo, runway 20 left, cleared for the option.
20 left, clear for the option, 33 Bravo.
624 Papa Sierra, connects to Caliperchi.
Departure 624 Papa Sierra.
Most tower system 5818, clear to runway 29 at Foxtrot.
Gold just got like a
ramp via Alpha, remain this
string of arrivals.
St. Louis Tower, request taxi to the vicinity of the east end of 29 to prep for the Cat 3.
3818. Okay, taxi to runway 29 via Alpha.
Roger, taxi via Alpha to runway 29er for 52818.
So got departure November 624 Papa Sierra 4000, heading 175.
624 Papa Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact. Direct Santa Catalina VOR, climb and maintain 4000.
Check Catalina 4000, 624 Papa Sierra.
It's a little bit better. Anything, Goldie?
For 1868 Bravo, connect point McGo approach 124.7.
Anything, maybe?
124.7, 68 Bravo.
Okay. Anything else I can prep while we wait? I can put in Seal Beach. No, I don't even need Seal Beach because we're gonna just
Point Mugu approach, Skyhawk 1868 Bravo, 7000, request ILS 25.
but
1868 Bravo, point McGo approach,
But this
Oxnard
plate
altimeter
I can-
3 expected.
Get the ILS in there.
2993, 68 Bravo.
1095. And course is 079. Course
For 714 Golf Mike, connect John Wayne Tower 126.8.
079. Excuse me.
And you're going to tower. 244.
And nav 2.
135 Tango Delta, nothing observed between you and the field. Radar service terminated. Report cancellation of IFR on the ground on this frequency. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Change to advisory frequency approved, and I'll report IFR cancellation when on the ground. 135 Tango Delta.
5327 Golf, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Okay.
128.1, 27 Golf.
Okay.
Tower 714 Golf Mike, quality on the approach.
I think we're alright.
714 Golf Mike, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170 at 8.
Little land 20 right, 74 Golf Mike.
SoCal approach, Cessna 5327 Golf, level 6 or 5000.
5327 Golf, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 2994.
And that's in
Say again, I'll let you
GPS
last
mode.
digit.
2994.
2994, 27 Golf.
904.
For 53176, finally getting you clear to the Burbank Airport, fly heading 220, expect radar vectors Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4204.
4204. Probably cleared to the Burbank Airport on departure, heading 220, radar vectors Seal Beach, then as filed. Climb maintain 2000, expect 4000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 281, squawking 4204, Skyhawk 53176.
53176, thanks for your back correct. Thanks for your patience, Bill. It's been one of those nights.
I figured you got a string of arrivals all at one time. I feel you. Okay. So that is pretty simple,
Bravo, Roger, ramp Alpha,
I guess. 42
Ramp Alpha, remain this frequency.
4204.
No problem. 471
And
Juliet,
altitude,
Romeo.
enter, so that's in there.
Frequency 118.8.
Departure frequency, we're good to go on that. We've already got the runway head or the departure heading in there. We'll go direct Seal Beach when we're told to.
Could you repeat the squad
So that's
code?
fine.
1520.
And
Departure frequency.
that's all that we need
118.8,
to do.
Squad code 1520. SNA-BUR
Okay.
Romeo.
Sweet.
Juliet Romeo, reback correct.
So go to ground. Wait, no. Sorry.
Can you copy me departure? 10 Romeo.
26.8.
See you again.
Departure frequency 118.8. Squad code 1520.
1 Juliet Romeo, reback correct.
What's ground over here? 118?
624 Papa Sierra, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
127.4 or 64 Papa Sierra.
Starflies, yeah. Slant Golf.
70 Echo uniform, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
134.2 and on the San Diego uniform.
9915 Hotel, connect SoCal approach 134.
I love to get the Wells Fargo over there.
134.2. Runway going to parking. Want us to stay with you?
4 Golf Mike, you can remain this frequency, taxi the ramp flat Bravo.
Roger, thank you. Good night.
SoCal approach, Skylane 135 Tango Delta. Gonna go ahead and cancel IFR.
5 Tango Delta, thanks. IFR cancellation received. Have a good night.
Whoa.
Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.
Whoa.
SoCal November 64 Papa Sierra with the weather and level 4000.
624 Papa Sierra, SoCal approach,
Dude
Avalon
was-
altimeter 2998. Do you have an approach request?
Dude was in a hurry.
Negative. We'll just take the visual
All right.
this afternoon and to Catalina.
For Papa Sierra, Roger. Expected.
Approach shooting, this is November 7 Echo uniform with you at 6000.
70 uniform, SoCal approach, the Van Nuys altimeter, stand by. 299er0, do you have an approach request?
299er0, and we'd like to do the ILS for runway 16 right, number 7, TEC uniform.
Johnny Ground, Skyhawk 53176, ACI West, taxi tower run-up.
For 70 uniform, flighting 340, descend and maintain 5,000.
340 on 5,000, number 7, TEC uniform.
53176, Johnny Ground, taxi tower run-up via Bravo.
Bravo, tower run-up, Skyhawk 53176.
Go to the site for Papa Sierra.
For Papa Sierra, cleared visual approach to the Avalon Airport.
Visual in the Avalon, and we'll go ahead and no touch and go here and get Avalon back to Burbank.
SoCal 999 15 Hotel, level 4,000.
Transient parking, ready to taxi with whiskey.
Okay, aircraft ready to taxi with whiskey. Who was that?
Whoa.
Okay, other aircraft, call and say again.
999 15 Hotel, level 4,000.
For 9915 Hotel, SoCal approach, Camarillo altimeter 299er3.
All right. Well, we've got one vote for leaving for flight up. Let me know if anyone would like to challenge that motion.
9915 Hotel, do you have an approach request?
It doesn't matter to me. Obviously,
Yes,
I'm looking at it down here.
Zulu, runway 26
It's not blocking my view, but
15 Hotel, Roger, expected.
let me know
Direct Suwana.
what
Enable
you
direct
think.
Suwana, 15 Hotel.
+1 for up. All right. That's 2 for up. This is going to be the quickest run up. Good, 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 good. Rudder looks good. Good. Good drop, good drop. Green, 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 green. Check idle.
9, close track.
For 624 Papa Sierra, have nothing. You said you were canceling, correct?
Yeah, we're going to cancel and we'll pick up flight on to Burbank.
All right, 3 for it up.
Sounds good. Tell you what, keep that code and then just call me on the
cool.
On the climb out IFR cancellation is received.
I keep the code and we'll call you back 64 Papa Sierra. Thanks.
Johnny Ground, Skyhawk 53176, continue.
That's your 176, runway 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, Skyhawk 53176. Cleared left, cleared right.
5281 holding short, runway 29 at Alpha, ready for taxi.
Hey, bird. Okay, I'm getting a lot of feedback on your microphone. We're going to have to fix that before you get airborne.
Ryan, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Starflies. Ryan, thank you so much, man.
Connection issue.
Oh, my rotor. Hey, Julia. That rudder fix with the 2x4.
Romeo Bakersfield ground runway
Let's not forget that.
By Alpha Bravo.
Runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo. SNA-BUR Romeo.
Number 9915 Hotel across Suwana at 4000. Cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 26 approach.
Well, I'm a little bit busy right now to make
at 4,000,
to make a note.
RNAV GPS Zulu, runway
Had to get my badge back. Well, Ryan, I appreciate that, man. Tons of support. You are a legend. Even though I can't write a post-it note, I can kind of type this. Hopefully I'm still taxiing straight.
The white legend. Hey, you're my buddy, white legend. Because I'm a white legend.
All right. Enough awkward taxiing.
Cessna 52818, radio check.
52818 came a little more clear that time. I still got that high-pitched squeal right when you first keyed the mic, but it cleared up after that. You're looking to do the Cat 3, correct?
All right.
That's affirmative.
What's up, Sammy?
Close traffic, report midfield, downwind each time. Runway 29 are clear for takeoff.
Oh, bummer, Kern.
52818,
Look at that.
report midfield, downwind,
Beautiful.
clear for takeoff.
Well, it's all good. You still get credit for everything that you've done up until that point. So just fix what you need to fix, and you're good to go. And then you'll be instrument rated, and
N15 Hotel, we have
That'll be
Oscar
awesome.
at Camarillo.
15 Hotel, roger. For 68 Bravo, do you want vectors to file or you want the approach from Fillmore?
We'll take the approach from Fillmore, 68 Bravo.
68 Bravo.
You want to be the anonymous
Fillmore
guy?
at above 4,200.
Well, guess what? That was Captain Zarkon.
Fillmore at or above 4,200, cleared ILS 25 approach,
that's
68 Bravo.
Okay, SoCal departure. Get that in there.
For 70 Echo Uniform, turn right, heading 080.
Yeah, dude, it's not a big deal at all, man. You're good to go. Just study up, and you'll be instrument rated before you know it. John Wayne Tower, good evening. Skyhawk 53176, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
53176, John Wayne Tower. I don't know if I'd call it a good evening. Runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, and 170 at 8.
Clear for takeoff, 20 right at Kilo. It's always a good night, Goldsy. Skyhawk 53176.
Always, right, Bill?
Lights, camera, action. Okay. Cleared to the left, cleared to the right. Instrument rated, the clarinet specifically. We all have our instruments, right, Keith? Okay. Rolling out. Keith, I'm going to really put your I-3 rating to the test this weekend. Alright. Full power. Okay, so we got 20. Looks like it's identified and good to go. Green, 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 green. Airspeed is alive. 55. We'll start rotating. This little dude off the ground here. Got a lovely 220 heading.
70 Echo Uniform, turn right heading 130, intercept the localizer.
130 localizer, number set, take uniform.
See you later, Newport. We'll be back.
70 Echo Uniform 6 from Jeanette, maintain 5,000 till established on a localizer. Clear ILS from 20 right.
Hopefully, I hope that I will pass.
Maintain 5,000 till
That's what I hope.
established, clear ILS.
Hello, Goldsy.
Take uniform.
Yeah, I have no doubt that your I-3 will pass.
St. Louis Tower.
I've got to pass.
52818, midfield downwind.
For 52818, runway 29 cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option, Cessna 52818.
Got a good 80 knot climb out. Now we need a little bit more rudder, apparently. This thing's climbing like a champ tonight. Oh, it sounds terrible though. Really got to update those sounds. I have to remember to do that. Not Lord Byron. Not Lord Byron. Not Lord Byron.
53176, connect SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 53176. SoCal, Skyhawk 53176, 1,800 climbing 2,000, 220 heading.
Or 53176, SoCal departure, radar contact, clear direct popper, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 4,000.
Direct popper up to 4,000, resume on nav, Skyhawk 53176. Okay. So direct popper.
Number 5327 Golf, connect SoCal approach,
direct to popper.
119.6.
And then you will go
119.6, 27 Golf.
direct popper there. And then we'll go and check that out. IMC right on cue.
Number 5327 Golf, SoCal approach, good afternoon. Limburg altimeter 2997, expect the
Direct
localizer
popper,
maintain
huh?
approach.
2997.
Right in the turn.
7, and I've got Oscar.
Do you ever fly from a panel view to go under the hood? Not really. Keith, honestly, like I don't know.
471 Juliet Romeo Bakersfield.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes like on an approach, I can, but my ortho looks really good.
Yeah, we have many 30s at Bakersfield. Confirm it's runway 30 right.
But I will say that it's yeah, it's 15C.
119.3.
I'm not doing this like replicating the under the hood part, like the hand flying part. I mean, I go on autopilot as soon as possible because I don't have a good setup to fly, to really,
70 Echo uniform.
IFR by hand. My setup just sucks for that, so I just kind of do it for the procedure, the radio communication, and obviously still making sure that the plane is moving in the correct direction.
Bakersfield Brown.
Still using the scan, but yeah, I don't.
Terminal
Obviously, the streaming as well.
Skyhawk.
Yeah, it depends on what you want to practice. For sure.
Slant uniform request flight following to Mojave Cruise.
I try to
information X-ray.
I try to not practice the actual hand flying part in the sim because it's so different. Why does it suck for flying? Well, just because it's a little dinky.
Departure frequency
It's this. It's a little spring-loaded joystick. So it's like one little inch of movement throws the plane off, and it's just not. It's not good.
Number 9915 Hotel Camarillo Tower, wind 210 at Niner, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, cleared to land, 15 Hotel.
Right up to 4,000. I've seen him. Yeah, I have done it on stream, and I believe one of the times I've done it on stream was even a Keith-controlled ILS into John Wayne with very mixed results. Fabio, ciao amico. Buongiorno, buonasera. Buonasera.
2818, midfield downwind, 29.
Number 818, runway 29 are cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option, 52818.
Yeah, just confirm the runway number anytime it's mentioned, please. Runway 29 are cleared for the option.
Runway 29 are cleared for the option, 52818.
Anche qui. Mezzo dopo 5.
November Santa Cruz for going missed.
70 uniform, thanks. Connects to Cal approach 134.2.
134.2.
This seems like an easier flight than going to Ramona. So, and obviously having already done that Ramona Tech route, this should be easier as well.
November 364 Romeo Mike, runway 30 right, taxi by Alpha Bravo.
Is this cruise power? I don't even know what my power settings are. 25? No.
30 right via Alpha
We're usually
Bravo,
at like 20, 24, 23.
Julia Romeo Connect Bakersfield departure.
I pay for gas in that plane, so yeah, we try to pull it back. When you're building time, there's rental power. There is no
uniform, so Cal approach van altimeter 2900.
There's no need to go fast when you're trying to build time, and when you're paying for the gas.
Cirrus 15
so,
Whiskey
yes,
Sierra.
but
Or
sim,
15 whiskey.
the sim gas is
Cirrus 5 is
actually
like to take the
very
Cat
cheap.
3 test at this time.
5 whiskey Sierra, Roger for the
as hauling ass as you can be in a 172.
Yes, and we're at
It's not
departure
just not
with
much.
Golf
But yeah, pulling,
and 3 takeoff
you know,
landing
in
to
the real
pattern
plane, we will
for,
pull back as
5
much as we
whiskey
can
Sierra.
and save as much fuel as possible,
Runway 29 taxi
and milk it.
Taxi via
Milk it as much as we
5
can.
Whiskey Sierra.
So yeah, the plan for this weekend, Saturday, whenever it is, yeah, I power way down for building time. Just let it cruise, man. But yeah, so we'll do the tech route to Burbank, fly the full approach, full IFR, and then probably just do VFR under the hood to San Bernardino, and then possibly file back into John Wayne and do a full approach into John Wayne if we can, which should not be a problem since it's so dead out here.
Can you repeat
that should not be a problem. Hopefully we'll be able to chase some actual. We've had some early morning cloud layers. Not that I really want to wake up super early on a Saturday, but if it means getting some actual time, that would be pretty sweet.
15 Hotel Charlie Foxtrot to signature.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you just go slow flight to an airport 50 miles away and it takes you 3 hours, you're logging 3 hours of PIC cross country time. Why not? That's why getting like splitting a little 152 or 140 for building time with some friends is not a bad idea.
approach 27 Golf.
You don't have to go that far.
Here, I can't see him.
Just get a weekend trip to Ramona and take 2 hours each way. Alright, what's up, Tech? Tech, congratulations on the multiple written test passings.
SoCal, November 624, Papa Sierra, Catalina, 3,804.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to be under positive control and not hear cleared through the Bravo. My head hurts. Yeah. Well, you earned it, Tech. Have a couple of beers, have some scotches, turn your brain off.
Be sent to Catalina via where the Avalon altimeter 2998.
You definitely earned it, dude.
Position checks 29908. Do you want us to fly over LAX in the Bravo, or where would you like us to head?
What transition would you like through the Bravo?
We could go to the southeast transition, just
it's okay, dude.
Of John Wayne, and head up towards that way.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Sorry, you're going up to 7,500?
That's 7,500, correct.
Roger, stand by. I'll see what I can come up with for you.
I mean, we're not in a hurry now. And this is the other thing, too. I'm at basically the power setting that I'd be at in the real plane. So there's 2,300 RPM right there.
Clear land runway 29.
We have a tailwind. We have a 1 knot tailwind.
Tower,
we're leaned out, according to the EGT. Even I can even pull this out more, and it's probably not going to have any different.
Actually, hold short runway 29. I got a traffic turning base.
Hold it short 295 Whiskey Sierra.
Up a little bit, so we're doing 104 over the ground. The real plane would be doing like 115 with this power setting, which is why, you know, it just doesn't really
Del Monte
work.
Tower, Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, 3 mile right base, 19.
125.1624 Papa Sierra.
That's 128.1.
128.1.
Yeah, flying backwards.
3 Alpha Zulu, Romeo
That is a very good way. This plane, I think, has been 19 knots is the slowest this thing's been over the ground.
SoCal, November 624 Papa Sierra.
You're lucky you're doing instrument stuff this time of year when
SoCal
half of
approach,
your
John
damn
Wayne
flights won't get
altitude
canceled because of freezing levels.
2994.
Well, we don't have... If you're talking about me, Tech, our freezing levels are typically pretty high, even in the winter. But even... I mean, and like, there's rarely actual anyway.
2356 Santa Maria ground runway 30 taxi
You know, you're not really flying into too many clouds. Yeah, like I think from what I can remember, like 6,000 is
John Wayne clearance.
pretty typical, but it's like really never that cloudy with any regularity.
3853 Juliet, John Wayne clearance cleared at the John Wayne Airport, fly heading
Here, you're really going to have flights really canceled due to Santa Ana's. That's really anything.
Expect 3,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1.
Most,
squawk 47.
you know, most overcast, you know, is going to be low enough, you know, like a marine layer type of thing where it's not going to be in icing. But it will happen every once in a while, but from the little that I've paid attention to it, it doesn't seem like it's very, very frequent.
3 Juliet, rebank, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's hot, but yeah, I mean, it's like just 70s, you know, high 60s, low 70s kind of thing. Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath on the LSA weight limit, though. That has been...
runway 29 at hotel, ready for taxi transient.
I have not heard anything new on that.
Taxi to the right by Alpha, this frequency to pass for the Cat 3.
Yeah, hot is relative, that's true.
15 Whiskey Sierra, make left
It's
close
not,
traffic. Midfield down
it's not
each time.
the negative 30 from Julia's hometown.
Clear for takeoff 29 to report midfield left downwind for 5 Whiskey Sierra.
For 53176, connect SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9er Skyhawk 53176.
Del Monte Tower, Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, clear 19 right.
You can dream, for sure. If it ever happens, it's probably a long way off.
Alpha Sierra is cleared to the Los Angeles Bravo airspace northbound coastal route.
Clear to Bravo northbound coastal route 64 Bravo Sierra next.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 4000.
For 53176, SoCal approach, good afternoon. The Los Angeles altimeter 29904.
904, Skyhawk 53176. Best plane for flight training?
John Wayne ground, Bonanza 3853.
I mean, 172 is probably
west ramp for
the one that you have access to.
3853 Juliet.
Depends on what you're training for.
Taxi via Bravo Kilo.
20 right via Bravo Kilo for 3853 Juliet.
ATIS 34.5.
Destination ATIS is 135.125.
Okay, so I guess not. 135.125.
John Wayne. White Mike Echo, Cessna 172 at Dove Street with information uniform for El Toro departure to Corona Airport.
Why can I not pick up this?
The 348 Mike Echo, John Wayne clearance, good afternoon. On departure, fly heading 080, maintain VFR below 3000.
Visibility 10, 900 scattered, ceiling 1,500 broken.
Hey, bird, 080, 2000.
Quasar, thank you so much for 21 months. That's insane, dude.
Mike Echo, reback correct.
Oxford Tower, Sky
Thank you, sir.
Bravo, clear the active, TEC to the ramp.
And if flight following is requested, 4,250 feet available.
All right, here we go.
VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested, reback all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact to confirmation Charlie.
Clear for the option, Cirrus 5 was considered.
Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena Airport. ATIS information Charlie. 2353 Zulu. Wind 170 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 25. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29 or 1.
Okay, so we're gonna have a nice left crosswind.
Visual approaches in use. Land and hold short operations in effect for non-turbojet aircraft landing runway 15. 4,250 feet available.
Yeah, the 172 is too light on the controls.
Altitude, and if flight following is requested, reback all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
Runway 30, right clear for takeoff.
What is this
Right
thing
downwind
doing?
departure 364 Romeo Mike.
Aircraft calling for radio check. I believe it was 714 Charlie. Charlie, it's left clear.
Oh, right crosswind. Okay, so 180. Yeah, that should be. That should I think the 172 is a better trainer because it's more difficult
Can't hear me. Who else was calling?
and is a good. It's a lot more noticeable when you're teaching or being taught landings. Pipers land too easy. Like it's too easy to land. I think like you can do a much better landing in a PA-28 than you can in a 172. So, like, after you've done your initial training, I think it's better, you know, going to a PA-28 if you're just flying around and, you know how to land and you're just trying to have nice landings for your passengers. But a 172 is a little bit, it's lighter. It's lighter on the controls. So, you know, it floats more. You can throw it around more. It's like a lot. I mean, there's a reason they made more of those planes than any other plane in history, because it's such a good trainer. But just my opinion, I would rather, you know, learn something a little bit more difficult up front. And not that it's hard to fly a 172 versus anything else, but it's not. It's more sensitive. So you have to be more precise with it than you do with something else.
Takeoff, 170 at Niner.
Clear for takeoff for 353 Juliet.
John Wayne Tower, John Wayne ground, 35 Mike Echo at Dove Street to taxi midfield run up.
The 348 Mike Echo, John Wayne ground taxi, midfield run up by Alpha.
Taxi midfield run up via Alpha 8 Mike Echo.
Well, I mean, but an LSA is even lighter. I mean, if you're coming from a bigger airplane to an LSA, you're gonna over control. Everyone's gonna over control it. You want to see only looking at the panel, dude? Tech, it's so bad, dude. It's just not. It's impossible to hold this thing. I'll try. I mean, if I get the ILS, I'll try it, but it is not easy to do. For me in this setup, I have not had good experience.
356, Santa Maria Tower, right turn on course approved.
Certainly willing to try.
For takeoff.
Right turn on course approved.
We lucked out on the actual here.
364 Romeo Mike.
This is working out pretty nice.
Bakersfield departure 364 Romeo Mike.
5327 Golf, turn left, heading 100 vector final approach course.
Any chance of getting into a G1000?
Vectors to the final approach course, 27
No,
Golf.
not really. I mean, the GI 275 and GNX 375 are plenty for situational awareness. Oh my god. Like the plane is so dialed in. I mean, it can just anything, LPV, almost any approach it can do.
Set my discretion 134.2, 64 Bravo 0.
364 Romeo Mike, Bakersfield.
Yeah, Starflights, I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, the harder it is to control the plane, the better it makes you, for sure. I'll agree with that.
3 Juliet, connects to SoCal departure.
385 Juliet over to departure.
But, I mean, for a full-size plane, 172s are fantastic.
Verify 3176, connects to SoCal approach 134.2.
134.2, Skyhawk 53176.
San Luis Towers, 15 Whiskey Sierra, midfield, left downwind 29er.
SoCal departure, Bonanza 3853 Juliet is 1,700 for 2,000.
For 5 Whiskey Sierra, runway 29er, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, 5 Whiskey Sierra.
3853 Juliet, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3,000.
3,000 for 3853 Juliet.
SoCal over 64 Sierra, 6,200 for 3,500. I'd like to do the visual approach, runway 8.
For 624 Papa Sierra. SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 29901, roger, make straight in runway 8.
Straight in runway 8, 64 Papa Sierra.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 4000 Charlie at Burbank, requesting ILS runway 8, ILS Zulu runway 8.
For 5317.
Well, just a non-ILSA.
Burbank altimeter 29901, and you can expect that.
29901, roger that, Skyhawk 53176. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say J3.
Connect Burbank Tower 118.7.
J3 wouldn't, I would not
Tower
say.
187.
Just a non-LSA plane.
53 Juliet, turn right heading 0.
I mean, it just is weight. The LSA designation is kind of arbitrary, based off of a number that somebody picked. You know, compared to the Bonanza I just flew.
3176, turn left heading 290 vector for the ILS.
Left 290, Skyhawk 53176. Yeah, compared to, I mean, the steep turns I did in that Bonanza were the best turns I've ever done in my life. You know, just, it's heavier, it doesn't move around as much, it's just a solid plane. And it's just an arbitrary, and then, you know, you go up to a light jet, or, you know, a mid-sized jet, or a twin, you know, just the heavier you get, the more stable.
Actually, you know what? It's probably the same either way. Make left close traffic for runway 8.
Touchy and heavy are arbitrary as well.
Sweet. Left close traffic for runway 8 after the touch and go. 64 Papa Sierra.
No, just report midfield N1H10.
Yeah, well, it just, I mean, I would say an ER coupe is light as well. If it fits under the arbitrary cutoff between, you know, the planes that you're comparing it to, you know, whereas the 172 being, you know, the heavier plane that's causing overcorrections moving down to a lighter plane, then yeah, just the weights in general. I'm excited, Tech. I am so lucky to live in SoCal and have access to all these cool airports, and I mean almost every approach that you can imagine. You know, it's going to be super fun.
John Wayne clearance. That's the 978 Alpha Papa IFR to John Wayne with Victor.
For 978 Alpha Papa, John Wayne clearance clear to the John Wayne Airport. Fly heading 220.
ILS is coming in.
Seal Beach, then direct, maintain 2000. Expect 3000. 5 minutes after departure.
Got a couple of planes
128.1 squawk
coming in on runway 8. Yeah, the warm weather is pretty nice.
Fly heading 220.
I mean, if you're IFR, you are probably not able to fly maybe 3 or 4 days.
Squawk 4053.
Great Alpha Pop, readback correct. 384 Mike Echo, runway 20 left, taxi via Charlie Kilo.
Taxi via Charlie Kilo 20 left, 8 Mike Echo.
You know, and that's crazy. You know, to only scrub. I mean, and that's if you have to go, obviously. You know, if you have to go, it's only, you know, you're only really able not to a handful of times. Actual exists if you have a FIFI. Man, and at that point,
1 Juliet Romeo Connect, Joshua approach 124.55.
Stupid AirMet Zulus. Yeah, that sucks.
124.55.
124.55.
San Luis Towers 15 Whiskey Sierra midfield left downwind 29er.
5 Whiskey Sierra, make 29er cleared for the
Was that at night, Vatson?
And cleared to the office will be a full stop 5 Whiskey Sierra.
Roger.
John Wayne clearance, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, would like to pick up our IFR clearance to Santa Monica.
.323 Alpha Bravo, John Wayne clearance, on request, stand by.
John Wayne ground, Cessna 978 Alpha Papa, General Aviation for taxi with Quebec, with Victor.
978 Alpha Papa, John Wayne ground, turn your transponder on please. Information Victor is current.
Daytime.
Joshua Pro, Cessna 471 Romeo.
AirMet Zulu extends into Indiana and says the freezing levels are reported at 2,000.
471 Juliet Romeo Joshua approach, Mojave altimeter 2991.
You can't fly because of freezing levels.
Altimeter
yeah, that sucks. It's still going to be some cold clouds though below that. I don't know. That kind of sucks.
John Wayne Tower, 348 Mike Echo, holding short 20 left at Kilo, ready for takeoff.
348 Mike Echo, John Wayne Tower, 120 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we'll see if I can do this, how much of this I can do by hand tech. It's not going to be,
Alpha Pop, runway 20
it's not going to be pretty though.
Bravo Kilo. Okay, don't have time to wait for the readbacks now. Remember 53176, turn right, heading 050, intercept the localizer.
050, Skyhawk 53176.
64 Papa Sierra, midfield left down, stop and go.
4 Papa Sierra, runway 8, cleared to stop and go.
Cleared to stop and go, runway 8, 64 Papa Sierra.
Oh, nice, Ryan.
Taxi 20 right, Bravo Kilo.
Perfect.
978 Alpha Papa.
That, hopefully, your faith is not misplaced, Tech.
For 53176, 3 from Silex, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 8 approach.
Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, Skyhawk 53176. Cleared ILS, runway 8. Or whatever.
That one's going to go down in history as one of my worst vectors ever.
I won't hold it against you.
Yuma clearance.
Okay.
233 Papa Lima.
We're not established yet, but here we go, Tech. We'll come back on.
233 Papa Lima, Yuma clearance on request. Jimmy number 2, standby. 323 Alpha Bravo.
We'll give this a shot.
Airport, fly heading 220. Expect radar vector seal.
What's up, Lewis?
And it's filed. Maintain 2,000. Expect 6,000. 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1 squawk 61.
Oh, and it's actually the solo one, Ryan. That's cool.
Alpha Bravo cleared at Santa Monica Airport by runway 22, heading 220.
Yeah, that was
Seal Beach. As
that was pretty fun.
2,000.
I agree.
6,005.
I liked my regular cross country too. That was pretty. That was pretty wild.
Readback correct.
Joshua Pro, Cessna 471
Cirrus 15 Whiskey Sierra, exit 29er at Foxtrot to transient parking.
5 Whiskey Sierra, ramp by Alpha, this frequency is a pass for the Cat 3.
via Alpha for transient.
Felt like a real pilot, yeah.
5 Whiskey Sierra.
It is pretty cool. Okay, there's
348 Mike Echo radar contact altitude.
And there is the localizer.
Hey Mike Echo, thanks, connect to Cal departure.
Alright.
Contact to Cal departure, Mike Echo.
Pink.
Local departure, good afternoon, 35 Mike Echo, 2000 feet.
All right, I apologize if I go quiet on you. I'm going to go sterile here so I can do this by hand.
For 5327 Golf, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000.
Right 180, descend and maintain 4000, 27 Golf.
Approach is November 70 Echo Uniform. Would like to depart the hold and proceed to our alternate Santa Monica and shoot the BUR Alpha approach if possible.
70 Echo Uniform, roger. I have your request. I expect a little bit of a delay.
Roy, that's suspected number 70 confirmed.
Approach 385 Juliet is still on 010 heading about 15 miles north of the field at John Wayne.
Roger, Juliet, I am well aware.
John Wayne ground, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo West ramp, ready to taxi with Victor.
323 Alpha Bravo, John Wayne ground, right 20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo.
20 right, taxi via Bravo Kilo, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Okay, we're coming off autopilot here.
Right heading 100.
1003, I see Juliet.
Four Papa Sierra midfield, left down with 8.
The 4 Papa Sierra runway 8, cleared touch and go.
I cleared touch and go. Can we get the option?
Okay, cleared for the option, except stop and go.
I cleared for the option, except stop and go, 64 Papa Sierra.
233 Papa Lima, cleared to the Ontario Airport via direct bird via or then a smile. Maintain 5000, expect 16,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.55.
It gets out of shape so fast.
Clear to Ontario as filed, 5,000, expect 16,000 in 5 minutes, 125.55, squawk 3432, 233 Papa Lima.
Papa Lima.
It's not going to be pretty, but I'm gonna try.
Here, stop and go is approved. No more.
This is for you, Tech.
30 seconds. Stop.
Okay, we'll do the full stop taxi back, 64 Papa Sierra.
That works.
John Wayne ground, Cessna 978 Alpha Papa, short runway 220 right.
978 Alpha Papa, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, and 170 at Niner.
Clear for takeoff, 978 Alpha Papa.
For 53 Juliet, turn right heading 170.
Right turn 170 for 385 Juliet.
So 53 Juliet, 7.
It's just impossible.
Runway 20 right approach. 3853 Juliet, 7 miles from Hookah, maintain 3000 till established on a localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 20 right approach.
3853 Juliet, 170 until established, maintain 3000 on the localizer, clear for the approach.
Cannot find it.
53176, connect Burbank Tower, 118.7.
18.7, Skyhawk 53176. Burbank Tower, Skyhawk 53176. Information Charlie ILS, runway 8.
53176, Burbank Tower, 170 at 11, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, Skyhawk 53176.
624 Papa Sierra, runway 8, taxi via Delta, cross runway 33 at Delta.
8 via Delta, cross 33 and Delta, 64 Papa Sierra.
70 Echo Uniform, clear to the Santa Monica Airport via fly heading 070, radar vectors, darts intersection, direct,
Jeez, man.
maintain 5,000.
We're clear to Santa Monica, heading 070, maintaining 5,000, number 70, Echo Uniform, thank you.
Empty 070, radar vectors, darts, that's Delta Alpha Romeo Tango Sierra, direct, maintain 5,000.
Alright, that's radar vectors, darts, maintaining 5,000, number 70, Echo Uniform.
I'm sorry, you said it was the BOR Alpha approach?
BOR Alpha approach, number 70, Echo Uniform.
Not your expected.
Right,
John Wayne Tower, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, ready for departure, runway 20 right.
978 Alpha Papa connects to departure.
978 Alpha Papa, SoCal departure.
Checklist mixture, got flaps in.
323 Alpha Bravo, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, a kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Speed is set.
SoCal approach 27 Golf.
So hell off the localizer.
27 Golf, 5327 Golf, sorry about that. Turn right heading 300.
Right, 230, 27 Golf.
Joshua approach, SNA 471 Juliet Romeo, request frequency change to Mojave.
471 Juliet Romeo, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
I don't think I set the compass.
Thank you, have a good day.
364 Romeo Mike, connect Joshua, approach 124.55.
SoCal departure.
One 2455 for 364 Romeo Mike.
27 Golf, confirm heading 300.
300, sorry, no.
Palomar clearance, November 16789 or IFR to John Wayne.
16789 on request, stand by.
SoCal approach 35 Mike Echo, airport inside to cancel flights following frequency.
8 Mike Echo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
I feel like I just want to come up out of this.
500.
Alright, we're popping up.
You guys are killing me tonight. Number 978 Alpha Papa, turn right heading 010.
That was not even close. It's just back and forth. And that's like the little tiny bit on the stick.
Golf, you
it's just too big of a amount on the yoke. So I just keep yo-yoing. I got close. I mean, that was...
Maintain 3800 until established on the localizer, cleared 27 localizer approach, 27 Golf.
Within view.
471 Juliet Romeo Mojave
We're a little bit off.
Down, runway 30, report midfield.
Oh man, freaking sweating.
Please say again, 1 Juliet Romeo.
1 Juliet Romeo, you and I are going to have to work on our communication. Enter a left downwind, runway 30, report midfield.
Enter left downwind, report midfield. Report on midfield.
For 53 Juliet, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Over the tower, 126.8 for the 53 Juliet. Joshua approach 364 Romeo Mike's with you.
364 Romeo Mike, Joshua approach Mojave altimeter 29901.
29901.
It's not good.
John Tower, number 353 Juliet, established on the ILS 20 right.
Number 323 Alpha Bravo connects to SoCal departure.
Over to departure 3 Alpha Bravo.
3853 Juliet, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170 at 9
Clear to land 20 right for number 353 Juliet.
SoCal departure, Cessna 323 Juliet Bravo, level 2000.
323 Alpha Bravo, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6000.
323 Alpha Bravo, up to the 6000.
Hey, Bird. Whoa, buddy.
Rob, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for the subscription. What's up, dude?
Ready to taxi
PJ.
for it.
Hello.
Departure.
Alright, stand by.
Over 233 Papa Lima Yuma ground, or runway 17, taxi via Zulu, cross runway 8 at Zulu.
Runway 17 via Zulu, cross 8 at Zulu, 233 Papa Lima.
Burbank Tower, Skyhawk 53176, clear of 8 at Bravo, heading to Millionaire.
53176, Delta to Millionaire, you can remain this frequency.
Delta to Millionaire, we'll stay with you. Talk to you in a bit. Skyhawk 53176.
Not me, you want.
Oh, bummer. Read my stuff, Bill. I wrote a lot.
Ontario, clearance southwest 227.
I will, PJ.
IFR to San Francisco, please.
Tower for pups here.
Chasing the needle, yeah, and that's the frustrating part for trying to do this. Like feeling it on specifically on the ILS coming back into John Wayne in the real plane. Q was talking about, the closer you get, the more sensitive the needle becomes, and it just takes a little bit of correction. If you're starting to move off of the localizer, just takes a little tiny correction, and then wait for it to come on. Don't overcorrect. It'll come back. You don't want to start going back and forth. But the problem with my setup and trying to do this in the sim is that it's impossible to actually make those little corrections and have it maintain that. Like, this is probably not going to be this probably is not going to look like anything, but I'll show you what I mean. So if I'm coming down and I'm like a little bit left of the localizer, so I'm left of it, I gotta come right. You can see like I move it and nothing happens. So then I have to move it a little bit more, and then it moves even more. Like that's, if you're off course correction, that is like, that's going to send you way past. And it's just like, it's like barely an inch, and it shoots off. So I'm doing this and just trying to keep it, just even from the private pilot stuff, the hand flying nature of controlling the plane does not translate well, at least for me,
standing by
in the sim. So hand flying approaches not really helpful for me. But I hope, it would be cool if, like, a honeycomb yoke and some nice rudders would actually make a difference, and I have heard that they do. Localizer by design is 4 times more sensitive than a VOR. Yeah. What's up, Hawks? Happy Little Friday. You can... Yeah, I know, and I haven't done it, Nate, because it's just, I don't know. It's not what I want to focus on when I'm in the sim, so going in there and changing the curves and stuff really, I haven't bothered with it. What's up, Eyes? Good, I'm glad, Hawks, I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was pretty fun.
250, then vectors to Oceanside, then as filed. Maintain.
All right, we're going to go VFR now to San Bernardino.
10 minutes after departure frequency 119.6, squawk.
So that was fun. That was a good tech route. I like that.
16789er.
Is that correct?
Burbank to San Bernardino.
Number 53 Juliet, pass for I-1, taxi to parking via Bravo, Meta ground, we'll see you.
Taxi to ramp via Bravo, thanks for your help, appreciate it.
By 0 at uniform, turn right heading 120.
Right, 120.
Information Charlie, is that still happening?
Feed available.
John Wayne, clearance 170, pop information, do look for IFR.
Altitude, and if flight following is requested, read back all runway assignments and hold shortage.
I am great, Eyes.
Advise on
I'm great.
initial contact you have information, Charlie.
To Seal Beach, direct. Maintain 2000, expect 3000, 5 minutes after departure.
Airport. 8 information, Charlie. 2353 Zulu.
Squawk 2211.
Did you go part 61? Yeah, I didn't even finish out of school. Yeah, I did it privately.
211 is heading 230 vectors to Seal Beach. Otherwise, read back correct, and your mic is very quiet.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Cessna 4, your mic contact Mojave Tower 127.6.
127.2.
Oh, I need to even figure out.
Uniform, descend and maintain 4,300.
I was just gonna call up
Descend and maintain 4,300.
Eugene on this frequency, but that's not
264 Romeo Mike going over at the tower.
Let's go Burbank and we'll do
Palomar ground, November 16789ers, ready to taxi, we have information Bravo.
Number 16789, Palomar ground, runway 24, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, runway 24, 6789er.
Burbank clearance, Skyhawk 53176, information Charlie VFR flight following to San Bernardino.
Skyhawk 53176, joining clearance request standby.
Yeah. Yeah, flight sim is a great way to stay in it for sure. Absolutely. Stand by.
Number 364 Romeo Mike Mojave Tower, enter left, downwind to runway 30. November 0 uniform 4 miles from Baby, maintain 4,000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared VOR Alpha approach. Clear VOR Alpha approach, will maintain 4,000 to establish. Number 70 uniform, thank you.
John Wayne ground, 7172, Sierra Papa, ready to taxi, making Zulu.
I'll stick with X-plane for a while, but you know, if it's better,
East or west FBO?
you know, I'll for sure, you know, whatever's the best one. But I have a feeling it's going to take a little bit to get to the place where X-plane is right now.
Alpha Hotel Charlie Kilo.
Hotel, solid. That's the 20 Papa.
Bob Hope Airport. Bob Hope, traffic.
Skyhawk 176, again the direction of flight.
We're going to be eastbound to San Bernardino, Sierra Bravo Delta.
Skyhawk 176, maintain 2,500 below, departure frequency 134.2, squawk 6710.
On departure, we'll maintain 2,500 or below, departure frequency 134.2, squawking 6710, Skyhawk 53176.
That's correct. Cessna 4
yeah, Goldsy, that sounded like it was a rough one and one of the unnecessarily rough ones.
364
Just busy is one thing, but other factors make it even tougher, I would imagine. M. Tracy, thank you very much for following. Welcome.
Charlie monitor ground. Thanks. 27 Golf.
Here, 1342, so we'll get that in here in a second.
120.1, number Scientific uniform.
I'm relaxing on the west side now.
Ready for departure. Number 16789, Palma Tower, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
24 cleared for takeoff, 6789er.
November 70 uniform, Santa Monica Tower, runway 21, cleared to land. 21 cleared to land, number 70 uniform.
Burbank Tower, Burbank Ground, Skyhawk 53176, Millionaire Taxi.
Skyhawk 53176, Burbank Ground, runway 15, taxi via Bravo.
15 via Bravo, Skyhawk 53176. Cool. Cleared right, cleared left.
Taxi Charlie, request to transient parking.
Taxi via Charlie, this frequency was here.
Yeah, Goldsy really is a magician.
Thank you.
John Wayne ground, Cessna 3332 Alpha, IFR to John Wayne. With Victor.
Goldsy, you're the best.
I don't call you names.
Cessna 4733 Alpha, you have too many characters in your call sign. You can have up to 5 calls, 5 numbers, not accounting for the prefix November. So you'd have to remove 1.
Alright.
Alright, Goldsy, I might have to take you up on that. Chilling on the west.
Ontario clearance.
Cleared right, cleared left.
7 IFR to San Francisco.
Southwest 227, Ontario clearance cleared to San Francisco.
How was the IFR though, Goldsy? I'm slowly starting to pick it up, man.
Seat except maintain 14,000. Departure frequency 135.4.
Like Hawks in real life or in the sim?
John Wayne clearance, Cessna 32 Alpha, IFR to John Wayne with Victor.
Cessna 32 Alpha, don't call like that.
How busy is the west right now, Goldsy? Is it pretty...
Southwest 227, go ahead.
Pretty quiet?
Okay, clear to San Francisco, Sunshine for departure.
Real? Well, definitely my favorite plane that I've ever flown is Bonanza A36. That is the absolute best. Working exactly 0 planes. Alright, well, we'll definitely have to come bother you then, Goldsy, for sure. Yeah, the Bonanza A36 is just the best.
Holding short of 17 Zulu ready for IFR departure.
Bring a blimp. That's really funny. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best for the kind of crap I imagine wanting to do.
Runway 17, clear for takeoff.
17, clear for takeoff. I thought I said IFR. Sorry about that. Thanks.
No need to specify whether it's IFR or VFR. It makes no difference.
This is a long ass taxi.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Uniform vacated runway 21.
799 over to SoCal departure.
November 0 uniform taxi to parking via Bravo, this frequency will see you.
Parking via Bravo, this frequency, see you, thank you.
SoCal departure, November 16789ers 2800 for 3000.
Alright, we're gonna be up real quick with this length of this friggin' runway.
16789, SoCal departure at the contact. So heading 290, climb and maintain 6000.
290, climb and maintain 6000. November 16789er.
134.2, ready to go. Burbank Tower, Skyhawk 53176, holding short at 15.
Skyhawk 53176, Burbank Tower, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 15, Skyhawk 53176. Lights, camera, and action. Got a little stick time in a Cirrus jet. Yeah, that's cool. It just doesn't makes no sense. They're sweet. If someone just tossed you the keys and said go screw around a little bit, that's a pretty cool thing. But the minute you want to go anywhere with anything, the usefulness of that plane starts to diminish. Okay, everything's green, airspeed is alive. Should have a much almost headwind here. Just keep this thing going. Runway heading. It would be awesome if we could have just cut in front of the tower. That would be too easy. We'll take the 210 all the way to San Bernardino. Is it that zoomed out?
Bravo, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
135.4, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Skyhawk 176, ready contact. Contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 53176.
SoCal approach, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, level 6000.
Yeah, very light jets are pretty dumb. Found out that gin and watermelon soda is pretty revolting. And how did you find that out, Druid, huh? That's hilarious. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 1,800 restricted 2,500.
Skyhawk 53176, local departure, cancel altitude restriction.
Canceling altitude restriction, Skyhawk 53176.
Skyhawk 789, proceed direct data.
I have PC-12 time. Yeah, that's what Goldsy. If I had like brand new very light jet money, Vision Jet, Eclipse, Mustang, any of those freaking things, I would absolutely rather just get a PC-12 without question.
Number 172 Papa.
Daddy needed his cough medicine. Hilarious. Hilarious, Titanium Druid. That's really funny. The Eclipse jet is cool, is super cool looking though, but they're just so dumb. They're so dumb. You'd buy a TBM over a PC-12. You'd go TBM over PC-12. I think I would rather do PC-12 than a TBM.
412, ready to taxi to Echo. Over to departure, 33 Papa Lima.
Alright, we're out of Bravo area, right? Yeah, we'll get at this one. I have the most pimped out 150 ever.
Departure up 233.
That's not a bad way to do it either. Just get something like super cheap, but make it the single greatest example of it the world has ever seen.
233 Papa Lima.
I know those engines are really tiny. 30 knots faster, and when am I ever going to need the extra payload and passenger capacity in my personal plane? See, I would rather have the ability than the 30 knots. If in lottery land, I would rather have like, yeah, because a 30 knots doesn't. It definitely adds up, but I think I would prefer the extra payload. And it's cool too that it's just, it's like a little, you know, a little mini regional
to the north for
plane or
northwest
something.
Departure.
M. Tracy, I'm using the glorious Thrustmaster HOTUS X. Could not be cheaper. The 30 knots will save you 3 to 4 hours if you're flying across the country.
Heading 230, maintain VFR at below 2,400.
Which is cool.
128.1, squawk 7277.
Then you start getting into the
Fly heading 230, VFR at or below 2,000.
You know, what are you actually going to use it for conundrum? The minute you actually start thinking about what you would do with an airplane is the minute you start weeding out the crappy ones. But the fuel, like, I don't care about burning the fuel. If you're winning the lottery and you've got a PC-12, I'm gonna guess that's, you can't really say that because there is a you know, at some point it is going to matter. But I feel like the argument gets different though when you talk about lottery land. Yeah, maybe. If we're talking winning the lottery, you can just buy both. I mean, there's, I know somebody who has a jet, has a 501, and it's a $200,000 jet. You know, it's there are options out there that are not outrageous numbers. You know, you can have a ton of fun with. It's, you know, when you start looking at the maintenance and everything that goes along with ownership is when you'll start running out of money very quickly. But I think the difference between having 2 jet engines, or even 1 jet engine, but 2 jet engines versus 1 PT6 is huge. And even 2 PT6s. If you throw in some, some well-maintained King Airs with upgraded avionics, I'd take that over, an Eclipse or something. Rose Bowl. TBM is about 4 mil, PC-12 is about 5, and that's what. That's not new though, is it, Gold Zero? That is that new.
I'm sorry, turn head right heading 1.
015.
Yeah, but the problem too, Tech, is that you're going to have, as an owner-operator, you're going to have
35.4.
35.4, Skyhawk 53176.
John Wayne ground lights were 2.
You can do it, but the problem with going like Citation or Learjet is you've got to be tight. And if you're a millionaire dude, do you want to be screwing around with flight safety every 6 months? So, get something that you can just jump in and fly. You don't have to go through the hassle of a type rating, but still can have most of, if not all of the fun with, just maybe you don't get there as fast. And you're, not in a rush anyway if you're owner operator,
heading 240, maintain
rich guy.
at below 2,400. Departure frequency
and one jet engine burns 3 to 4 times the fuel as a turboprop. Yeah.
Alright, on departure flight 240, maintain VFR 2004 G205, departure 120 talking 3755, 2 connecting on.
But yeah, you'll like just eat through your millions really quick with a jet.
SoCal departure.
Yeah, and very few of them are single pilot. Like I happen to know that the 501 is single pilot, but all right, CRJ's got the right idea, and not that TBM is even remotely a bad answer. We're so splitting hairs right now, it's not even funny.
26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 227.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 3000.
Skyhawk 53176, SoCal approach, bracket altimeter 2993.
2993, Skyhawk 176, thanks. Checked out on PC-12 in 4 hours, that's awesome. Yeah, insurance is another thing. The Wolf Hunter, my dream aircraft is the one that I have a chance of actually owning and flying, and that's a Bonanza, any Bonanza really, but an A36 I think is just like the perfect plane. Yeah, I mean TBM they're so awesome. Yeah, well, CRJ, I just flew a couple weeks ago. It was my first full IFR flight, was into Ramona. That was super fun.
Yeah, 364 Romeo Mike. We had a
it was in the 172. Ramona was in the 172.
And we're inbound now for sequencing.
But yeah, I think I'm going PC-12 for sure, and you can just do whatever you want. Load up whoever you want. Keep it regional. If you got to get to New York, you can get there, but you're gonna take a little longer. Who cares? You flew a real nice F-33. Those are sweet. What avionics did it have? My first flight was the most bouncy thing ever.
364 Romeo Mike, approximately 4 miles northeast.
Number 4 Romeo Mike.
Aspen 650. Sweet.
Right base,
that is really nice. That is really nice.
Right base 26, 364 Romeo Mike.
Over Verona. Ramona, flying into Pomona.
John Wayne Tower lights were 23 Juliet Bravo.
If you have to go to New York, just fly commercially. But also you have to remember too, when we've done we did the math on using a Debonair. If we're flying to sea, obviously the distances are shorter, but in a Debonair, flying at 155 knots with a fuel stop in Reading, going to my parents' house up in Gig Harbor, we would beat an airline flight. So it's possible that even with the flight time being a lot longer or a couple of stops, having to add an hour or two, having to add a couple hours on either end, and depending on where your destination is, you might add 3 hours to your trip going to commercial. You know, so to take your own plane from LA to New York and have it take an hour longer, just for the experience might be cooler to do.
Skyhawk 79er.
You got the SoCal June Gloom coming up. Yeah, there's going to be some fun chances for some actual, that's for sure. Big Boy Brian, what's up? You'll be in Palomar tomorrow? Sweet. I don't know if I'll be able to make it down to Palomar, but that's awesome. What are you doing down there, Brian? Yeah, well, even if it does take 2-3 hours longer, to fly yourself is awesome.
Contact SoCal departure 23 Juliet Bravo.
All right. Yeah, I don't feel so. I mean, this is a cool flight, but I don't feel so bad being under the hood for this part. You know, I'll have the 360 camera. Hopefully, will be running over the left wing, so it'll catch all of this stuff. This will all be captured 360, which is awesome. And then San Bernardino will be cool with all the mothballed planes. Taking a student on a 300 nautical mile cross country for his commercial. Sweet, dude. Well, Brian, where are you?
You don't see a flight plan for.
Where are you based out of?
4733. Well, it should be 3 3s in there. 3332 Alpha.
Alpha, your call sign in the flight but must match the call sign that you connected with. So you'd have to refile under the new call sign.
6 miles in haze. Winds 240. 10 to 15. So that's actually
Sport 23 Juliet Bravo at 1,700.
pretty crappy.
Flight Sport 23 Juliet Bravo, circle departure, resume on navigation, cancel altitude restriction.
Resume navigation, cancel altitude restriction, 23 Juliet Bravo.
Skyhawk to Sierra Papa, turn right heading 0.
He's tried 4 times to redo his call sign. That's rough. Tucson. Okay, sweet, dude.
Have amendment to your route, advise when ready to copy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. Palomar isn't down the road. Yeah, Tracy, I agree. Yeah, even if it takes longer, it's cool to fly yourself.
John Wayne, clearance. This is Sierra. This is Sierra 550 Julie Golf.
By the way, if anyone's new here, is the Discord. It's the best. It's my favorite thing ever. Tons of resources in there. If you're into aviation, that is a fun place to hang out. So, if Discord is your thing, check it out.
Traffic.
The restaurant is open in Palomar? That's awesome. Yeah, the Cafe Machado at Montgomery is open now, which is
about
awesome.
an hour ago, and I lost my connection on back now. Do you still have it on file, or do you require me to file again?
I don't show a flag plan on file for you, so you'd have to refile.
Wilco, 0 Juliet Golf, stand by.
Skyhawk 176, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction, altitude indicates 2,500.
We've got that traffic in sight, Skyhawk 53176.
Thanks. Southwest 227, contact Los Angeles Center, 125.27.
Traffic.
Gotcha.
Over 2537, Southwest 227.
John Wayne, clearance delivery. Skyhawk, remember
2 stops required. I did a touch and go.
Requesting the IFR rating with a destination request.
Your first time in California, Awesome.
Turn right heading 170.
If you don't mind, how come you picked Palomar? Was there any reason to pick Palomar?
Okay, 010 Lima, John Lincoln, suggest Santa Monica, that's Kilo Sierra Mike Oscar.
Roger, Kilo Sierra Mike
Dude, I think
Oscar,
it's like
Sierra
super
Monica,
windy out here right now.
010
This thing
Lima.
is crabbed like crazy.
Sierra Papa is 2 miles from Snake, cross Snake at 3000, clear ILS runway 20 right approach.
Or maybe not. I think I'm imagining things here. That's not too bad. San Bernardino should be out there.
Southwest 227, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain, flight level 230. November 676 Mike Tango, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Cover takeoff 20 right at Kilo, 6 Mike Tango.
Cessna 4 Romeo Mike, I show you on the left, downwind to runway 26, you will find the right base, same tension.
Okay, ATIS. 124.
Yeah, left downwind for 36, or for 26, 364 Romeo Mike. And
So Mike, you
full
will find the right base, that is usually be on the other side of the airport. Runway 26, clear to land, but there's going to be no passing rate on the
have information, Juliet.
Please repeat that.
Juliet.
San Bernardino International Airport.
Got it, Brian. Okay. Fair enough.
Wind 230 at 10, gust 15.
Okay, thank you very much.
Visibility
I figured that.
Haze.
Thanks.
Sky conditions.
Santa Maria Ground Warrior 3077 Mike IFR Van Nuys with Kilo.
Yeah, Palomar is a little bit of a random one if you're coming from Arizona.
Ready access to San Marcos, Venice filed. Maintain 5000.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
Departure frequency 120.55, squawk 2402.
Oh yeah, man. Back in GA. I mean, I didn't really leave. I don't know if you could call a citation GA, but non-airliner. Pretty much. One of our schools one of the school's locations there. Okay. Well, then that makes perfect sense then. All right. Roger that. And I'm sure you can't deviate from that plan at all, or make another stop really quick.
Contact local departure.
Local departure today, 6 Mike Tango.
Skyhawk 789, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, 789er.
Local departure today, number 676 Mike Tango, 2400.
Number 676 Mike Tango, local departure, ready contact, resume on navigation.
BizJet still counts. Yeah, but I feel like BizJet, BizJet IFR doing mock charter operations is a little, it's kind of in the middle, but yeah, technically I agree. And it's not necessarily in the spirit of what I usually do. Flying stuff that I
John Wayne clearance, King Air
fly in real life.
1 IFR to John Wayne with whiskey, ready to go.
It's not a hard rule, obviously. Julia was in a DC-3 last night, but still,
King Air 1211, John Wayne clearance, be advised to be...
Still try to keep it. Pseudo 135.
Type designated for King Air is BE-20. Cleared to German Airport via fly heading to...
I mean, I've flown in a citation. We were part 91 at that point, but...
Departure frequency 128.1, squawk...
Am I excited for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Sort of.
And 1211 Juliet.
I'm not excited for it, but I'm also not. I feel like I'm able to be very patient with it because I am so happy with. There's Cal Speedway, by the way. I was like, what is that big building there? That's Auto Club Speedway. But yeah, I'm like super happy with X-Plane and how everything's running and looking and everything. I mean, this looks great to me. We're a little bit lower res on the ortho out here than back in LA, but I'm fine with that. But I am excited to see what kind of changes in simulators in general are going to come from that. 1900 is our...
Runway Tower 150, Papa cleared, runway 20 right.
Yeah, it's running great right now. I have no complaints. It looks great, so who knows. I'm excited to see water again. I miss East Coast living. Living in Arizona for months now has made me miss green trees and water. Yeah, and Zodius,
9.4, keep the clock 6 by takeoff.
It's going to be great, and Zodius, I know, like from the stuff that you've told me, it's going to be proper. It is.
Squawk IFR, frequency change approved.
I'm happy with this now. You know, I'm not like
176 traffic 2 o'clock, 3
dissatisfied.
miles north eastbound converging. Altitude indicates 2,500.
Alright, we'll be looking for that traffic. You said it was at our 3 o'clock?
2 o'clock and 3 miles.
2 o'clock, right. Alright, we'll be looking for that traffic, Skyhawk 176.
Number Tower 676, Mike Tango 2000.
I think
Number 676, Mike Tango, Long Beach Tower, make
he's moving away.
30, clear to land.
Transfer 0 Carolina, is there any chance we can get 26 left for arrival?
Number 6, Roman Mike Left Base, 26 left, clear to land.
Okay, 26 left for land. 6 Mike Tango.
Santa Maria Ground Warrior 3077, Mike at Uniform
Yeah,
taxi.
but it's just great that it's going to exist, though, Zodius, and I think, you know, the people that are involved with it, you know, if we just give them time, let them do their thing, it's going to be great.
Right, heading 015,
So
maintain 3000,
that will be really
16789er.
John Wayne clearance, good afternoon. This is Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf IFR to Santa Catalina Island.
Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, John Wayne clearance. Clear to Santa Catalina Airport via flight heading 220. Ready to CLB.
Traffic, you know, I haven't even updated it yet, I don't think, Brian, so I haven't really looked at it since they pushed the update. So I'll have to poke around with that a little bit. Yeah, Laminar's response will be very interesting. Hopefully they have an answer.
Initial altitude 2000, expect 4000 5 minutes later. Departure frequency 128.1 and squawk 6738 Juliet Golf.
00 Golf squawk 6733, 6733, otherwise return connect.
6733 Juliet Golf, thank you.
There's the airport.
Yep, so call, this was November 16789, or that heading was 015.
In sight. Airport in sight.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody that has joined the Discord as well. Kind of peeked and saw that we got a few of you in there. Hopefully if you scroll up a little bit you can see that I was not blowing smoke. There's actually some interesting stuff in there. I love it. And Julia's been more active in it too, which is cool.
176 Squawk VFR, contact San Bernardino Tower 119.45.
Squawk and VFR going over to Tower Skyhawk 53176.
John Wayne Tower, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, ready for departure, runway 20 right.
Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, John Wayne Tower, hold short on runway 20 right, traffic on short final.
Holding short, 3 Alpha Bravo.
San Bernardino Tower, Skyhawk 53176, 8 to the west, information Juliet, touch and go.
Skyhawk 53176, San Bernardino Tower and right downwind to runway 24, report midfield.
Right downwind, 24, call you midfield, Skyhawk 53176.
Southwest 227, contact Los Angeles.
At some point, it's got to starflies. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna have everything that X-Plane has eventually. It's just a matter of when. So today I'm flying, I did a tech route from John Wayne to Burbank. John Wayne to Burbank. And now I'm going Burbank, San Bernardino, and then San Bernardino back to John Wayne. And this is in preparation for a real-world flight for this weekend. I'm gonna throw
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, 3077 Mike.
Autopilot off. Oh, this is...
Skyhawk 789, turn right heading 060.
This is a slightly different...
060.
Kang 12 PSU. I don't know how... Kang? Is that pretty close? Thank you so much for the subscription, man. Welcome. Well, their target audience... I still think that their target audience is the same. It just has other audiences targeted as well. So it will... They will have all the same stuff, but their attention will be split for the time being. What's up, Raven?
20 left at Kilo.
You know, I have not watched the newest Scrappy video. I keep wanting to do that. Maybe tonight. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
SoCal approach, Epic 233.
But I think it's a cool idea. That dude is awesome. I think it's awesome.
For 12,000.
He's a cool dude.
Clear for takeoff, 3 Alpha Bravo.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa, hold short of runway 2 right at hotel. Cessna 4 on your mic, taxi to parking via Charlie, this frequency, have a good day.
No, yeah, the console audience is not, but they're also making it for, flight simmers, aviation people. So they have the same audience, but they, as X-Plane, but they also have additional audiences that X-Plane does not have. So their attention will be split, but it's not just for console. San Bernardino Tower, Skyhawk 53176, midfield, right downwind 24.
Via Alpha now, monitor ground, we'll see you. Skyhawk 789, 1 mile from Snake, cross Snake at 3000, clear ILS runway 20, right approach.
Make sure full reg.
Cross Snake at 3000, cleared ILS for 20 rights, Skyhawk 789er.
Warrior 77 Mike, contact Santa Barbara departure.
Over to departure, 77 Mike.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Bravo, contact so-called departure.
Over to departure, 3 Alpha Bravo.
A lot of check-ins here. San Bernardino Tower, Skyhawk 53176, downwind 24.
Skyhawk 53176, runway 24, cleared for the option, then left, close to traffic approved.
Cleared option 24, Skyhawk 53176. We're going to be departing to the south on the go.
Skyhawk 176, proceed as requested.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 86 Papa Delta.
Baron 86 Papa Delta, John Wayne clearance.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 86 Papa Delta, ready to copy IFR clearance to Catalina, and we have whiskey.
I want some whiskey.
Papa Delta, understand, this is for the I-7, check your route.
Wilco, 86 Papa Delta. John Wayne ground.
This is look at the size of this freaking runway.
I'm going to Papa instructions for the taxi via Alpha and monitor ground. Monitor means tune in, but you don't have to call up. Continue via Alpha.
Guy's mic is really low.
John Wayne Tower, good afternoon. This is Cirrus, 550 Julie Golf, Kilo, holding short runway 20 left, ready for takeoff.
Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left, 0 Juliet Golf, thank you, sir.
Warrior 3077 Mike, Santa Barbara departure, ready contact. Proceed direct San Marcos, climb and maintain 7000.
Direct to San Marcos, climb and maintain 7000, 77 Mike.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Bravo, contact so-called departure.
SoCal departure, Cessna 323 Alpha Bravo, level 2000.
Whoa.
3 Alpha Bravo, you on tower frequency.
Acceptable.
Epic 3 Papa Lima, Ontario, Altimeter 2990, advise when you have information, echo.
I feel like you guys said a lot of things.
Left, your choice.
Should have requested the double touch and go. Just get the low approach.
ILS, I have echo,
keep it low.
3 Papa Lima.
Expect that.
Just one gigantic bounce. Yeah, this airport is
Cessna
aggressive.
323 Alpha Bravo, circle departure, contact. Turn right heading 330, climb and maintain 6000.
Right to 330, climb 6000, 3 Alpha Bravo.
John Wayne clearance, Baron 86, Papa Delta. Can you check my flight plan again?
John Wayne ground, King Air 1211, Juliet, East.
Straight up.
Ready taxi IFR to John
Awesome.
Wayne with whiskey.
Ground 6 Papa Delta.
Oh my god.
First time you filed direct, now I don't show anything in your route at all. It's gonna be a non-passing rate on the I-7.
Roger, 86.
King Air 1211.
Yeah, I'm probably super lost.
Right at kilo.
I love doing that, it never gets
Kilo,
old.
hold short of runway 20 left.
It is pretty fun.
Right 20 right at Kilo via Alpha Kilo.
Batsim, I didn't even read that, dude, and I did it. We're on the same wavelength, man. That's really funny. What is happening there?
00 Juliet Golf, contact, circle
What was
departure.
that?
Switching to 128, 0 Juliet Golf. Thank you, sir.
Cessna 73103, your mic is very quiet and overmodulated. Make straight in to runway 29 and report 5 miles.
What's up, Max? How's it going? Sorry I missed you there.
Report a 5 mile final for runway 29,
Distracted.
Epic 3 Papa Lima, descend and maintain 6000.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
6000, 3 Papa Lima.
John clearance, November 676, maintain YCI west with whiskey, like left, push to 0 left.
Skyhawk 789, contact John Tower, runway, 126.8.
Over to tower 126.8, Skyhawk 789er.
Takeoff departure, good afternoon. This is Cirrus 5500 Juliet Golf, level 2000.
Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, circle departure, contact.
Hey, what's up, Dave? Happy Little Friday, man.
Climb and maintain 4000 and proceed directly to Catalina or Juliet Golf. Thank you, ma'am. Sir.
So, Cal, did you say John Wayne Tower 121.6?
126.8.
Oh boy.
And 126.8. Thank you.
Number 6, Mike 6, Mike Tango, a heavy request, standby.
Okay, 35-4. Let's.
John Wayne Tower, November 16789ers on the
Yeah,
ILS.
let's tag up here.
Number 16789, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, November 16789er.
November 2 Alpha Bravo.
That was a close one.
Bravo.
That was very close.
Southwest 227, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Dude, it's freaking windy, man. Where the hell are we?
Tower says 3103, 5 miles east.
Cessna 103, runway 29, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 29,
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 2,500, about 10 to the northwest, Homeland VOR.
Skyhawk 53176, local approach, was the request.
I'd just like to pick up flight following back to John Wayne, Skyhawk 53176.
Skyhawk 176, clock 3176.
3176, 176.
Skyhawk 176, ready contact, Riverside altimeter 2990.
2990, Skyhawk 53176. Yeah, it's friggin' bumpy out here, dude. That sucks. That's a little sucky.
Bing! John Wayne Tower, King Air 1211, Juliet, holding short, runway 20 left or 20 right at Kilo, IFR.
King Air 1211, Juliet, John Wayne Tower. Hold short for runway 20 left at Kilo, traffic is on short final for runway 20 right.
Please be seated, everybody.
Holding short, runway 20 left.
It's like, it's really bumpy.
SoCal approach, Lightward 23 Juliet Bravo at 4,500, 5 miles north of Santa Monica, requesting coastal route.
Coastal route.
Lightward 23 Juliet Bravo, SoCal approach, radar contact, squawk 4446.
Squawk 4446, 23 Juliet Bravo.
So my dad was watching Fighter Plane's Patreon channel and now wants me to make he was flying a Cheetah
Cross Pettis at or above 4,300.
That's really funny.
ILS 26 left. 3 top labor.
0 Juliet Golf contact, SoCal approach 127.4.
Just gonna
7.4.
keep lining up all the airports you gotta make. There's a lot of them, dude.
At 5,500.
Mr. Express, thank you so much for following. What's up, man?
Until advised.
Report established at 3,300. Remain outside Los Angeles Bravo airspace.
What do you mean MP, Mr. Express?
5,500 on Los Angeles 323 radio.
This is
John Wayne,
Los Angeles 323 radio at 5,500.
Just keep climbing and oh, multiplayer? Yes. Yeah, this is technically speaking, yeah, it's a online air traffic control multiplayer
SoCal purchases
network.
This is Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf at 4,000 feet.
Cirrus 550 Juliet Golf, SoCal approach, Avalon altimeter 2997. Advise when you have the weather and approach request.
I currently have the weather at Santa Catalina, and I would like to shoot the VOR DME Bravo for Catalina runway 22.
Golf cross Santa Catalina at 4,000. Cleared VOR DME Bravo approach.
Cross Santa Catalina VOR at 4,000 and cleared for the VOR.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Ryan.
Kilo, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20 right at Kilo, crossing 20 left for 1211 Juliet.
0 Golf does 2 VOR approaches into this airport to verify it's going to be VOR DME Bravo approach.
Really bumpy, man.
That is correct. VOR Bravo DME Bravo.
Thanks. 4,500.
We should be good to go.
Parking via Bravo, monitor ground. Thanks. Have a good day. 789er.
And SoCal approach, this is 0 Juliet Golf. If I didn't mention, this is for the I-7. It should be indicated on the flight request.
0 Juliet Golf, I-7 is indicated.
Affirmative. Thank you, sir.
Skyhawk 103, pass for the Cat 2, taxi to parking via Alpha this frequency.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Is everyone's lives kind of settling down a little bit? Opening back up, going back to work, all that stuff?
But you need to do something about your mic before the next flight. Your airplane noise is loud and your voice is quiet.
Okay, I'll make sure to fix that. Thank you.
Thanks. Epic 3 Papa Lima, contact Ontario Tower 120.6.
Over to Tower 120.63 Papa Lima, thanks.
Back to work, flight school's still closed. That sucks. Yeah, I've been lucky right now. You know, we've been pretty shut down in Orange County. Orange County just recently almost fully opened up, so that's really good. You know, like restaurants and everything are all open.
Baron 86 Papa Delta cleared to Catalina.
With some restrictions, and Disneyland will be opening up soon. Beaches are open, so it's kind of getting back to normal.
4,000, 5 minutes after
thankfully,
departure. Departure 128.1, squawk 4.
Been working from home, so that's been pretty much unchanged.
Kenya 11 Juliet, contact SoCal departure.
Over to departure 1211 Juliet.
on the map here.
King Air 1211 Juliet with you, 1000 up to 2000.
King Air 1211 Juliet, local departure, contact, climb and maintain 3000.
Also with you.
Leaving 1200 for 3000 for 1211 Juliet.
Ontario Tower, Epic 233 Papa Lima is inbound on the ILS 26 left with Echo.
Paradise VOR is over on that little hill there. It's
Epic 233 Papa Lima, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 233 Papa Lima.
It's really bumpy. I think everywhere else in Canada schools are open, but Ontario, because of Toronto. Wish I had my own plane. I know. I feel ya. That would be nice. Would definitely be nice. Oh, because of how bumpy it is? Oh, got it.
23 Juliet Bravo is established on 323 radial at 5,500.
That's funny.
Number 2 Juliet Bravo, contact local approach 134.9.
I know.
134.9 or 23 Juliet Bravo.
It's just like Bobble Bill's gonna
right
puke.
heading 015.
015 or 1211 Juliet.
John Wayne clearance delivery, Skyhawk number 8010 Lima, IFR to Santa Monica for the I-4.
SoCal approach, Lesbor 23 Juliet Bravo at 5,500.
Transport 23 Juliet Bravo, local approach, cleared through Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the coastal route. Maintain 5,500 in the Bravo, Los Angeles altimeter 29 and I-4.
Cleared to the Bravo airspace via the coastal route, maintain.
Dude, I love PilotEdge so much. I've spent so much time on the network.
10 Lima gonna be
Just don't vomit on
the
Julia.
I-4. You're missing several airways.
Yeah, I'm on PilotEdge so much, and it has helped me throughout all of my flying.
John Wayne ground.
And I couldn't.
At the east FBO
I couldn't imagine trying to fly without PilotEdge, honestly.
Taxi via Alpha Hotel, Charlie
It's
Kilo,
been amazing.
Have information with him.
Lost Rook 100, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Runway 20 left at Kilo via Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo, and on clearance request we informed Whiskey.
6 Delta, I think it's more appropriate with ground.
Okay, we're gonna cruise over this little shelf here. Open the door up and puke.
Kenya 11 Juliet, when able, say approach request.
Request the ILS for runway 20 right for 121 Juliet.
Kenya 11 Juliet, Roger, expect vectors to final.
That's pretty freaky looking. Oh, that gives me chills doing that. Yikes. Shut that. Okay. Yeah, you gotta open the door.
Local approach 128.1.
So it at least misses the side of the plane. Like, you gotta get down like below the seat level and then puke. I think that's the only way to do it.
Epic 3 Papa Lima, taxi to parking the Sierra.
Yeah, it just pops right open. No aerodynamic issues there. Just.
Thank you very much.
Skyhawk 53176, contact local approach 128.1.
28.1 Skyhawk 53176.
Warrior 77 Mike, Santa Barbara altimeter 29 and 93.
2993 for 30779.
Legit. Oh, no, this one's stuck up. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 4,500 information whiskey.
Skyhawk 53176, SoCal approach, traffic talk, log 3 miles, right to left, altitude indicates 4,300.
We'll be looking for that traffic insight, Skyhawk 53176.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I think he's climbing though. Keep an eye on him. Alright, Hawks, have a good one, dude. Absolutely. Anytime. Anytime, Hawks. Remember the Discord. You can... Many conversations. Never-ending conversations.
Traffic.
Whoa, we gotcha. We see him. Roger that. Right over us. How is... This is looking a little cloudy. Are we gonna have to... Oh, John Wayne is broken. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176. We'd like to request the ILS inbound to John Wayne, please. Finally quieted down a little bit.
Hawk 176, Roger, maintain VFR and you can expect that.
I'll maintain VFR and expect the ILS, Skyhawk 53176.
And SoCal approach, this is 0 Julie Golf. I have passed Wrigley.
0 Julie Golf, Roger, no need to report unless requested by ATC.
Understood. 0 Julie Golf.
176, turn right heading 310, vector for spacing.
Right 310, Skyhawk 176. If you want actual IFR like that, you have to make sure you ask for a pop-up. Yeah, otherwise you're assuming practice approach. Okay, good point. And SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176. We want to make this a pop-up approach. We're going to be hitting some clouds on the way in.
Skyhawk 176, understand you'd like to transition to IFR?
Affirmative, Skyhawk 176.
Skyhawk 176 cleared to John Wayne Airport, VFR heading 310, maintain 4,300, vector to final approach course.
Watch the birdie!
Clear to John Wayne, right heading 310, vectors for ILS, Skyhawk 53176. What's up, Iowa?
Turn right heading 070.
And we're just going to maintain. Okay, we're a little bit off, I guess. Altimeter. Adone, thanks for the heads up on that too.
Skyhawk 176, turn right heading 020.
Right 020, Skyhawk 176. Enter 4, yeah. Well, I take that back. That's kind of what we had. Maybe a little bit less. There we go. Now we're IFR. Yeah, maintaining VFR. I kind of figured that was the case, or at least like maintain VFR until I get you on the approach. But obviously, you're totally right. Tell the tower you need to pull over to puke. Blah. We need a vector for vomit, please. The old vector for vomit. I don't have a... There's nothing for a vector? I gotta find something for a vector. That's a missed opportunity right there. No, that's clearance, I think.
John Wayne clearance delivery, Skyhawk number 8010.
I got a clearance. What's your vector,
Victor? To Santa Monica.
I think it's all one.
Clearance.
Roger, Skyhawk 176, turn left heading 225, join the localizer.
Left 225, Skyhawk 53176.
John Wayne Tower, Baron 86 Papa Delta is ready for IFR departure, runway 20 left.
Kilo 11 Juliet, turn right heading 165.
Right 165 for 1211 Juliet.
Baron 86 Papa Delta, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 left, Kilo, clear to take off there on 86, Papa Delta.
Skyhawk 176, 3 miles from Sager, cross Sager at 4,000, clear ILS runway 20 right approach.
Crossing Sager at 4,000, clear to ILS 20 right approach, Skyhawk 53176.
King Air 11 Juliet, 2 miles from Snake, cross Snake at 3,000, clear ILS runway 20 right approach.
Cross Snake at 3,000, clear the ILS for runway 20 right for 1211 Juliet.
Skyhawk 10 Lima, cleared to Santa Monica Airport via flight heading 230. Radar vectors to Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2,000, expect 6,000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1764.
Roger, that's for Skyhawk 8010 Lima, clear to Santa Monica via heading 230, radar vectors, Seal Beach, frequency 128.1, 2,000 altitude, 6,000 5 minutes after, squawk 1764.
Skyhawk 10 Lima, is that correct?
Takeoff approach, this is Cirrus 50 Juliet Golf. We're on approach to Santa Catalina Island. The weather has cleared up. You can cancel my IFR, please.
See if this will activate it. It'll actually do it.
00 Juliet Golf, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR, change to advisory frequency approved. Report on the ground for the I-7 results.
a little late, but it'll work. It'll work just
and
fine.
1200 0 Juliet Golf. Thank you, sir.
Hey, look at that! Captured it. Maybe. No. Hang on. No, it doesn't go in the GPS. No, it shouldn't go in the GPS. It goes into... I had it right. It just didn't capture... Or did it?
Good afternoon, Las Vegas approach, Skyhawk 7.
There it is.
Alpha VFR request.
Maybe. What was that? What was that move? That nice little shimmy there?
172 Alpha, Las Vegas approach, go ahead.
712 Romeo Alpha is about 8 miles south of Sky Ranch Airport. I'd like to request flight following at 11,500, type 172/Golf to 1 Lima 1, Lincoln Airport.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Skyhawk Romeo Alpha, squawk 3653.
3653.
Pull up. Pull up.
King Air 11 Juliet, contact John Line Tower 126.8.
Very curious.
126.8 for 121.
Guys, Boogeyman, did I get that right? Thank you very much for the follow.
John Wayne Tower, King Air 1211 Juliet with you on the ILS for runway 20 right.
King Air 121 Juliet, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 right for 1211 Juliet.
It's like doing something, but I don't know if it's the right something. Yeah, like what is that little hiccup that it does?
To Santa Catalina, climb and maintain 4000, 86 Papa Delta.
Santa Maria ground, Skyhawk November 1720 Papa, North Ramp, departing VFR to the south, information Oscar, ready to taxi.
I feel like it's doing it.
Papa, Santa Maria ground, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Yeah, it's like doing something, but it like, but this is like way off. That's weird. It looks like we're on the right spot, but and it captured the glide slope.
Guy's
an awesome
voice.
That's funny.
Straight in, runway 245 mile final. That's the Charlie Foxtrot 88 November.
And that's runway 29 at 29.
Correct, yeah, correction, runway 29. That's the Charlie Foxtrot 88 November.
Okay. Yeah, it's the localizer is way screwed right now, but it looks like visually we're lined up. On the glide slope, we're descending through it. Will it take us down to minimums? Stay tuned. We're about to find out. I don't think it's gonna though. Well, actually, I take that back. It
Bravo, leaving
very
Los
well
Angeles,
could.
Bravo airspace. Very estimated squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 23 Juliet Bravo.
Skyhawk to Romeo Alpha, radar contact, Las Vegas altimeter 2982.
82 to Romeo Alpha.
I think we did the right thing in picking up the pop-up. 6-8, where we go? This is really funny.
Skyhawk 176, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
26.8, Skyhawk 53176. See ya. Nope, good. John Wayne Tower, Skyhawk 53176, ILS 20 right with Juliet.
Skyhawk 53176, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 20 right, Skyhawk 53176. Yeah, it's right on the glide slope, but it is not even close to the...
John Wayne.
It's
not even close.
Runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi Bravo Kilo 10 Lima.
Not doing anything.
SoCal approach, Lightsport 23 Juliet Bravo is 2 miles to the south of Queen Mary at 4,500.
This is awesome. What are you doing, dude? No, you're still not close.
Lightsport 3 Juliet Bravo, radar contact, squawk 3064.
Squawk 3064, 23 Juliet Bravo.
King 11 Juliet, I-1 results in the pass, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Wow, what is it doing?
Taxi to parking via Alpha, monitoring ground, thank you, 12113.
Yeah, something is...
Lightsport 3 Juliet Bravo, John Wayne altimeter.
Something's pissed. I kind of want to just like keep it going and see what it does and not try to screw with it.
Street direct, Mile Square Park, 29904.
This is pretty funny.
I'm
I'm not touching anything. This is, it's fully hooked up right now.
0.42740.
127.4.
Fully hooked up.
SoCal approach number 134 Charlie Kilo, IFR to John Wayne.
Bobble Bill is taking control now. This is causing problems for everybody.
On the ground at Santa Catalina.
Number 4 Charlie Kilo will clear to...
the glide slope has been perfect though. That's the funny thing is the glide slope is completely dialed in and nothing else.
Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 3432, and hold for release.
That's so funny.
Number 4 Charlie Kilo is cleared to the John Wayne Airport as filed, maintain 4000, inspect 5 and 5.
Let's see what it does.
127.4 this frequency and squawk 3432.
Number 4 Charlie Kilo is back on the ground. You should be on 122.2. That's the phone call to tracking frequency.
You have to align the heading bug and the OBS to get the AP to work correctly.
Number 4 Charlie Kilo.
SoCal approach, Baron 86 Papa Delta is level 4000.
Baron 86 Papa Delta, SoCal approach, Avalon altimeter 2997. Advise when you have weather and approach
this
request.
This thing's going to land in the parking lot.
And we're requesting the VOR DME, Mr. Catalina 86 Papa Delta.
This is hilarious.
Baron 6 Papa Delta cross Santa Catalina at 4000.
But it should, even if something's not aligned, it should just follow the misalignment or whatever.
For the VOR DME approach 86 Papa Delta.
This is pretty
This
funny.
is a good use of tax dollars. Okay.
Charlie Foxtrot, Indian November.
This is definitely a Jerry-style approach.
Clear to land, runway 29er, Charlie Foxtrot, Indian November.
Warrior 77 Mike, contact point Mogo approach 124.7.
124.7 for 3077 Mike.
That was a bizarre one.
Check out Burke, this is Sierra Julie Golf, safe on the ground and clear the active at Vaticanalina.
Number 0 Golf Sokolovich thinks, what were you feeling and visibility on that approach?
It changed about 10 minutes ago, but it was clear on my approach, and as I was touching down, the weather updated, it became occluded.
0 Golf Roger, that going to be a pass for the I-7. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I appreciate your help tonight.
No problem.
Approach Warrior 3077 Mike, level 7000.
Warrior 3077 Mike, Sokol approach. Come on, UL altimeter 2994.
2994, 77 Mike.
That would have been a great 172.
Spectral, good evening, Centurion 171, Golf level 1000.
No brakes to hotel. Cessna 176, try to hotel, contact your ground. So.
Centurion 171 in Golf, Bakersfield approach, Bakersfield altimeter 2976.
2976, 171 Golf.
John Wayne Tower, Scott, number 8010, Lima holding short, runway 20 right, ready to go.
Oh, the heading bug? No, the heading bug doesn't need to be anywhere.
Clear for takeoff 20 right, Skyhawk 10.
Yeah, when you're on nav mode, the heading bug shouldn't matter. Johnny Tower, Skyhawk 53176, clear 20 right at Hotel Taxi ACI West. I don't think so, man. It doesn't in the real plane.
Santa Maria Tower, Skyhawk November 172 Sierra Papa at 30, ready for takeoff.
Skyhawk 176, taxi via Bravo, monitor ground.
Bravo, monitor ground, Skyhawk 53176.
Skyhawk 172 Sierra Papa, Santa Maria Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff to Sierra Papa.
John McLaren, Cessna 5412 Victor, IFR to Carlsbad.
Cessna 5412 Victor, German clearance cleared to Carlsbad Airport. Via fly heading 175, ready vectors across sector 23.
Alright, well that's going to be a pretty fun loop.
Maintain 5,000.
I don't know if we're going to get out at any point and have our usual picnic.
And
if we do, Burbank might be a good one.
Bravo, contact German Tower 126.8.
126.8, 23 Juliet Bravo.
Stop at Millionaire or something for some lunch.
John Wayne Tower, Lightsport 23 Juliet Bravo, inbound, full stop with Zulu.
Lightsport 23 Juliet Bravo, John Wayne Tower, enter right base to runway 20 right, clear to land.
Right base 20 right, clear to land 23 Juliet Bravo.
It explains how they changed the AP functions in the 1130
175 radar vectors to Victor 23, then as
yeah,
filed,
that doesn't make any sense if it has anything to do with the heading bug. This rep pack, there's a couple of things in this plane that are weird, and it's based off of the model to have the 750 in there. I don't have confidence that that the plane is functionally working okay, because a lot of things that were working fine are now not working for the rep pack. And it's like a slightly different model. Like the one that I was flying, that this one should be, has the electric trim and the autopilot cancel on the yoke here on the left side of the yoke. So that's gone. This is the autopilot that has the AP button, which the other one didn't have. So there's some things that I think are, and like the F-mod sound pack didn't work with it. I don't know. I think I may get to a point where the 750 functionality, I might be better off practicing on, practicing using the 750 on a different plane that it works, that it's integrated a little bit better with, than trying to force this thing. It's not a bug, it's a feature. That's awesome. That is awesome.